Well, hey there, friends. It's Angela, the Inquisitive Farmwife, and boy, oh boy, I've been holding back a secret from you. So today, I'm getting ready to tell all. Way back in November, I decided I wanted to add something to my farm. Meet precious Tillie, everyone. Let me tell you all about how this happened. So, if you've ever had livestock, you know things don't always go as planned. I have two milk cows who I had planned to milk at two separate times. Well, breeding happened and they are both in milk currently. And my friend and mentor decided that she was going to get completely out of milk cows, and her last calf she had kept around just in case Miss Tillie was up for sale. She has the A2A2 genetics that I would like to add to my farm, and decided maybe I would go ahead and bring her home. But before bringing her home, I had to build her a place to stay. So I went to the farm store and I got some more panels, and hubby, Mr. Farmer, was so kind to go over to the store with me, and then we grabbed Buddy Luke and I got this kind of temporary setup for her. I have a few fence panels that we added around to let her get to know a couple of the different cows before we kind of introduce everybody together. We're kind of all separated right now. And then I needed to build a shelter for her, so I had some hog panels. I prefer cattle panels, but I was out. I had the hog panels on hand and some T-posts, and I started putting those into the ground and making the frame for her shelter. And here you see me. I'm just taking the T-post and I'm slamming them in the ground. It was early winter, late fall, so the ground was still soft enough that I was able to get this done. And I just took the panels and I lined them up, and then I knew where to put the T-post. It was no measurements, no exact science to it. It was just getting them in the ground and getting this done. And by then I was exhausted, and I recruited a friend, and she helped me so I could get this big tarp on here. It's a recycled billboard, actually, so they're very strong and they're used to the weather, and these things have worked really well for me. I've got two others here that I use that have been up for a few years now, and here she is, my beautiful friend. She was so kind. We got it put together and found some old hay that I had purchased, stuck it in there for bedding, and went inside to relax for a bit. So we were almost done. It was time to fill the water tank, and
well, I thought I had a tank for her. Gosh darn it.
Mr. Farmer took it up to the shop and he worked it over, and eventually I did end up having to buy a new tank, but it's okay. That's farm life. And here she is in all her glory the day we brought her home. Isn't she beautiful? She'll be a full-size Jersey.
And
she's kind of just curious about her new surroundings.
Tillie.
We thought that she was going to be coming to me pregnant, but the day I brought her home, she actually was in heat. And so one of the biggest reasons I got her was so that we could get the cycles so that I could have constant cow milk all year round. But unfortunately,
sweetheart,
we are not quite getting the schedules right, but I still love her and I still plan to keep her. I love the fact that she's A2A2, and she just came from a fantastic family that had really worked with her, and she was so perfect to just add to my farm. Until the next day when I woke up, maybe it was 2 days later, I woke up and I found this. Yep, she and Miss Junebug were in the same fence. Yeah, I think one of them was in heat. I think it was Junebug.
She broke through. She was
and
mounting
they
June
broke the
bug.
fence line and got to know each
But,
other. So I decided, well,
find it.
okay, these things
Thought it
happen.
was
At least they
worthy.
weren't running
Maybe
loose
June would even eat.
in the yard or something.
Gracious,
So
look at this.
they got to know each other, and it's kind of fun. You can compare sizes here, where Junebug, the one that's taking the drink, is a mini Jersey, where Tillie is just a heifer who
morning,
isn't even
Tillie.
full grown. So I can't
What
wait
you
to
doing,
see
Miss Thing?
how she'll get.
Good morning.
Here she is now today. She has put on a little bit of weight, has gotten pregnant,
Hi.
and gotten to know me and gotten to know the routine.
Tillie.
And I've moved her to a different
Toaster.
location,
Oh,
and
not
everybody seems to
interested?
be settling in and happy. So, yep, this is her. This is my Tillie Billy girl. Tillie, silly, silly, silly. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to know more about the animals on my farm, I have a playlist all about the different things that are going on. Appreciate you being here. Come back again. Bye for now.